We've generated over 8 figures in pipeline and 7 figures in new revenue for our clients using cold email. And I can tell you right now, most companies are completely wrong about cold email subject lines. They think subject lines need to sell, convince, or tell the whole story. But here's the truth. With several clients we've tested, the best performing subject lines are often just 1 to 4 words, all lowercase, and look like they came from a colleague down the hall. I'm Kevin from Astris Partners, and we've helped companies book meetings with 85% of Fortune 500 companies, including Google, Amazon, and Pfizer. We consistently achieve 5% plus reply rates, while the industry average sits at 0.7%. And it all starts with understanding one simple truth about subject lines that most people get completely wrong. Today, I'm going to show you the exact framework we use to write subject lines that get opened, why most best practices are actually killing your deliverability, and the specific strategies that helped us generate millions in revenue for our clients. Here's the biggest mistake I see. Companies think subject lines need to do everything. They try to sell, convince, and explain their entire value proposition in one line. But subject lines have exactly one job: get the email opened. That's it. Not to sell, not to convince, not to tell your whole life story, just to get the email opened. The thing is, there are 2 types of filters working against you when you do cold email. Obviously, there are the technical spam filters from email providers, but there's also something just as important: human mental spam filters. When someone sees save hundreds of hours using this, their brain immediately categorizes it as spam and deletes it without thinking. Once you understand this, everything changes. You stop writing subject lines like revolutionary software solution that will transform your business and start thinking like a human having a conversation. We ran a campaign for a healthcare technology company targeting pharmaceutical giants. Our subject line: Pfizer partnership. 2 words, lowercase, it looked eternal, sparked curiosity, and got opened. That campaign resulted in meetings with 17 of the 20 top pharma companies. Compare that to what most people would write: innovative healthcare technology partnership opportunity with Pfizer. Which one are you opening? Now, here's another myth that's costing you deals: obsessing over open rate. I see companies celebrating 70% open rates while getting 0 replies. Open rates are a vanity metric. But here's what's worse: tracking open rates can actually hurt your deliverability. Most email platforms track opens using invisible pixels in the email body. Email providers see this as an image tracking, which can trigger spam filters. We only focus on reply rates because who cares if 1,000 people open your email if nobody responds? At Astris Partners, we're very proud that we achieve a 95% plus inbox placement rate versus the industry average of around 60%. Part of this is because we don't clutter our emails with tracking pixels and marketing automation nonsense that screams mass email. Our data shows that subject lines between 1 to 4 words perform dramatically better than longer ones. But it's not just about length, it's also about psychology. The best subject lines look internal. They look like a colleague had sent you something. Why? Because we all have a mental spam filter. When you see save hundreds of hours using this, your brain immediately thinks delete. But when you see, for example, construction companies, all in lowercase, you think, what about construction companies? It creates curiosity without triggering your spam radar. Here's a real example from our own outbound campaigns. We target companies that need help with outbound sales. Our AI agents identifies our potential client's ideal customer profile, ICP, and let's say in this example, it's construction companies. The email body includes a personalized assessment about their capacity to, in this case, take on construction companies. The subject line: construction companies. 2 words, lowercase. It stands out because it's not all caps or 5 marketing words. It looks different in the inbox. It sparks curiosity. And most importantly, it gets opened. And here's something else that most people miss. You can't send the same subject line to thousands of people. Email providers notice patterns. If you're sending identical subject lines at scale, you look like a blast mailer. You need variation. This is why I always recommend, and it's what we use, is to use spin tags, not just in the body of your email, but also in the subject line. So you've got multiple variations. So in the example of construction companies, you could use construction work, construction projects, construction clients. Same idea, different words, And what this does is it keeps your campaigns fresh and avoids triggering automated spam detections from email service providers. So I also have to address the elephant in the room. Quick question. Does it work? Yes. Should you use it? Probably not. Quick question works because it's short, creates curiosity, and could come from an internal colleague, but it's been overused to death. People's mental spam filters are getting triggered by it. That said, the principle behind quick question is solid. There's no doubt about it at all. It's 2 words, it's conversational, and it promises brevity. You can apply the same psychology with industry-specific variations. Pipeline question, team capacity, Q4 planning, same psychological trigger, but fresh and relevant to their world. Let me show you some subject lines from our actual campaigns for our clients that got emails opened, which helped and led to conversations. So for a brand protection company targeting pharma as one of their main verticals, we use counterfeit or counterfeit concerns. And this got emails opened, which then led to meetings with the likes of Merck and Pfizer. For a delivery technology partner, we used delivery, pharmacy delivery, prescription delivery, and this subject line got the emails again open, and this campaign helped generate over 100 meetings in 2 months, all qualified. Remember, the subject line didn't get us those meetings directly, it got the emails opened. The email content and our overall strategy generated the meetings, but without that open, there's no conversation. Notice the pattern? Industry relevant, curiosity driven, and conversational. They don't try to sell or convince, they just get opened. Now look, the subject line is just the beginning. Getting your email opened means nothing if your message doesn't convert to meetings. That's why at Astris Partners, we focus on the entire outbound system: deliverability, messaging, and conversion optimization. Listen, if you need help getting this done properly, if you're looking for experts to run outbound for your business, because ultimately, outbound isn't just about meetings, it's about revenue growth. If you're looking to grow your revenue through outbound and you want to work with experts with proven track record, book yourself a 20-minute consultation. And if we're a fit, we'll even put together a custom outbound strategy just for your business that you can walk away with even if we don't work together. You can book that consultation using the link in the description below. And if you found this valuable, make sure to subscribe for more insights on what's actually working in B2B outbound right now. The inbox is getting more and more competitive every day, but with a right approach, you can cut through the noise and start conversations that could change your business. Your subject line is just the first step. See you in the next video.